Hello there everybody, Bulabo10000 here, bringing you another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak discussion video, and today I want to quickly just rescind some information from the last leak video that I actually did get wrong, and that is that Vergaben never actually said Katrina, or Catalina I think her name was actually 100% confirmed for DLC. Unlike the other characters, he's much less confident in her, and Hitagi actually didn't say specifically that she would be playable or that Grand Blue Fantasy was going to be in Smash. It was just brought up, so I apologize for that. Now, today we are going back to the bowels of 4chan because I felt like having a bit of fun, and we're going to be looking at someone's quote-unquote leak of the DLC character roster, all 5 characters. Now, chances are this is a fake leak, however, I am going to be going through it because I feel it can drum up good discussion about potential leak candidates, and I'm interested to see what you guys think about some of the characters that they are going to be suggesting. So, let's just get straight into it. You can find a link to this 4chan post down below in the description. Let's begin. Just to let you know, Nintendo has already decided on what characters they are putting in, so if any of you fuckfaces think screaming to put in a character now, it's not going to do jack shit. But I'm willing to reveal every character they are planning. You probably won't see the first reveal until the Game Awards though. There will be no gameplay though because they haven't started to develop the characters yet. So, that's actually quite possible. I wouldn't be surprised if we get something to do with Smash at the Game Awards, given that the Game Awards are on, the same day that Smash releases, or something along those lines, so it would make sense that something would be revealed there. I'm expecting something like either that or Bayonetta 3 to get shown off again, so that's interesting. I do agree with the idea that they've probably already picked the 5 characters for this DLC pass. However, I am hoping that maybe one day, a few years down the line, we'll get a Season 2 of DLC, but I do believe they 100% have the characters in mind already at this point for the DLC of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It just makes sense, given they know how many characters they're going to be offering for DLC, and they clearly probably have ideas on stages and music as well already, so it just makes sense. So anyway, let's get started with DLC character number 1. Dragon Quest Slime. Let's be honest here, this character is the most iconic part of the entire franchise, and the fact that he is playable character in spin-off games. Apparently, he will summon other slimes to assist him in battle. His final smash is merging with a bunch of slime to become the King Slime, which crushes all the players underneath it. Only 3 songs will be in the DLC because the composer is a piece of shit. So that's lovely. Got a little bit of a problem though. They haven't started to develop the characters yet, and yet they already know the final smash, they know the moveset, they know about the music tracks, the stages. It's like, I feel like if they haven't really developed anything past concepts, then I feel like some of this information wouldn't really be fleshed out completely yet. But I like the idea of slime. We've got piranha plants, so really anything goes, and slime is the most iconic Dragon Quest character. I know a lot of people point to, I believe his name is Erdrick, I think that's his name, like a protagonist from one of the games, as like the most popular character, but no, I do think it's the slime. That being said, I do have to wonder if the slime's moveset could be an issue, because even though Piranha Plant got a moveset, and that is crazy, I don't know if Slime could get a moveset. It doesn't have any arms, it doesn't have any legs, it is literally just a slime. I'm just not sure if this is a character that people will be screaming and excited for, you know, especially for DLC. So DLC character number 2 is Steve from Minecraft. They digger and layer of brown bricks is the second playable DLC character. He was chosen because Sakurai had an epiphany while playing the game or something? Okay, so clearly we are once again seeing that this is a fake leak because they are talking about how Sakurai figured out how they wanted to add this character, except Sakurai wouldn't just tell people, oh yeah, I had an epiphany while playing Minecraft, and yeah, I wanted to add Steve. His attack with swords, pickaxes, axes, and magic. Oh, he attack with swords, pickaxes, axes, and magic. Magic? There isn't even magic in Minecraft, that's all modded stuff. At most you get enchantments, but you just put them on your normal weapons to begin with. One of the attacks is layering a bunch of random blocks and toppling it over a character. His final smash is creating a house over the opponents and a bunch of creepers come and blow it up. Some of this stuff might change when they develop it, so maybe they'll replace his sort of attacks with a pickaxe or just tossing blocks. But do not worry folks, the other reason they also chose this character is because they could another fan requested character in the game. And that is, and we see this in a moment, so Steve, you know, everyone is expecting him, I think, at this point as potential DLC if Microsoft's getting in on this action. He makes sense, he's gonna make him a lot of money if he does get added. His final smash is very uninspired though. It's very similar to Isabelle and Village's Town Hall and House final smash, just with the added creepers coming to blow it up. Then again, that might be a good idea to make it like that because it would be easier to create the assets for the final smash because they already have the just the skeleton of the final smash from Isabelle and Villager. I like some of the moveset ideas, but whoever this is clearly doesn't know much about Minecraft because there's no magic in Minecraft. There is enchantments which you can put onto your weapons, but there's no magic in the slightest. But anyway, let's move on to character number 3. The third character is DLC character number 3, Banjo and Kazooie. Here they are, the dynamic duo everybody and their boomer children who are still living in the basement were waiting for, goddamn. Phil Spencer brought the idea up to Sakurai when they got the rights to use Minecraft on the Switch, and offered to let Sakurai use the characters as long as the Minecraft content is in the new Smash. Sakurai had an easy and fun time coming up with their moveset. Their down B, when in the air, can be charged into the bill drill when holding the button down, and he wants the character to have great air mobility, so he might feel like a heavier duck hunt or something. Their final smash is the Gingernator, who rams the fuck out of players. So, once again, this is kind of contradicting what they said at the start, where there's no gameplay of the characters, and yet this person knows kind of how each of these moves work in a way that kind of feels like you'd have seen the gameplay. Also interesting how they know the characters, but they don't know the stages, when stages, I believe, are going to be tied explicitly with each character because they come in a bundle. Despite the fact that he knew in DLC Character 1, the slime character, that there are 3 music tracks, but hasn't mentioned anything on the stages, it is just very suspect. But anyway, Banjo-Kazooie as a character I actually feel has a good chance at DLC. If Microsoft has been reached out to by Nintendo, I think it would be an absolutely amazing inclusion, and I think that they would definitely get in if Microsoft is hanging out. DLC character number 4, Catalina. From a character everybody wants to a literal Who from Glorious Nippon. From a franchise developed by Sakaguchi and composed by Nobuo Uematsu, since Nintendo and Cygames have had some good business together, they came to them to let them use one of their most popular characters as a playable character. From what I heard, she attacks with a goddamn sword, but use ice magic or something. Her final smash is Blades of Frost, which fucks up and freezes multiple characters. Now, this is funny because I went onto Catalina's Wikipedia page for Granblue Fantasy, and one of the big moves that I saw on the top of the page is Blades of Frost, so I'm thinking, whoever this person is that made this leak, they went onto that page, they saw that move, and they're just like, yes, let's just use that for a final smash. That's my honest to God opinion, and this kind of contradicts what I said earlier at the start of the episode, where I said that there wasn't actually a Granblue Fantasy character said and set in stone by Vergaben and his other Hitagi. They actually aren't sure, so this guy is piggybacking, clearly. And lastly, DLC character number 5, motherfucking Doomslayer. Hell yeah, from ice to fire, crawling out from the depths of hell is this iconic FPS character. Doomslayer. Sakurai is a big fan of Bethesda's games, so he and Pete Hines talked a deal to pick one of their characters for Smash. There were 3 contenders, Vault Boy, Dovahkiin, and Doomslayer. They picked Doomslayer for his iconic franchise being the father of FPS gaming, something that wasn't represented in Smash. He will use his laser piston, which can be charged up, and uses a mixture of weapons from his games, even his chainsaw. His final Smash is the BFG. Do I even need to explain how it works? There you have it, folks. Now, excuse me, I'm going to kill myself. This person is lovely, by the way. This leaker, absolutely lovely. Clearly cares about the source material, cares about the games. So, Doomslayer. Interesting choice. I wouldn't actually be surprised if he does show up in some way if Bethesda gets in, because he's one of the more requested characters, and even though I know that Dovahkiin is like the one they'd probably want to push, I feel like Doomslayer would be the more interesting character. That being said, once again, this leaker falls into the pitfall of explaining why Sakurai picked this character when, let's be real, no, you don't know why Sakurai picked this character. Probably nobody does. Only Sakurai himself and maybe like a few people close to him do, and I doubt this leaker, who is talking in fluent English, is that close to Sakurai, who is a native Japanese speaker. So I'm not really too sure about this. This guy is like kind of just trying to be as edgy as all hell with this leak, and it comes across as a little bit childish, and it kind of makes the leak less believable overall. But if we look at the character selections, we've got Slime, Banjo-Kazooie, the Doomslayer, Catalina, and Steve from Minecraft. It's not an awful selection. That being said, I still don't really want Catalina because I genuinely just don't know the franchise, and it just feels like it's an out-of-nowhere pick that makes no sense or has no demand. Slime, I'd rather get like Sora or Geno myself. I'm really hoping that Sora is revealed. It would make sense if Sora was like at the Game Awards and was then revealed as like the first DLC to coincide with Kingdom Hearts 3. That would be really cool. I think that would be pretty damn amazing. It would make sense. Doomslayer. I'm okay with Doomslayer. I like Doomslayer, I think that's cool. Banjo, obviously, is one of the characters I would really like to see for not just myself, but for all the fans who were felt a bit slighted by Ken Cinnamorough and the box theory, you know? And Steve, I would love Steve. I'm not gonna lie, I would love Steve, and I would probably play him, and I would probably main him. So, those are my opinions. I think this is a fake leak, but I think the characters shown are all genuinely somewhat viable. Even Catalina, even Slime. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, please consider checking out my Discord. We have chats for gaming, we have chats for Smash. It's a lovely community, and we are almost at 1,000 members. We are less than 20 members away. It is crazy, so exciting, and I want to see if we can actually make it to that goal. And I want to give a shout out to my Patreons as well over on Patreon. Without their support, it will be a lot more difficult for me to create content every single day for you guys, so I want to give a shout out to all of them, including Globalist, who renewed his patron. So thank you to all of you guys, and if you guys want to become a patron yourself and get a shout out in the video and at the end of my videos and in the description, check the link down below. You get some interesting perks, especially over on my Twitch channel, which I stream every single day. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.